Oh, hi. It's my first time ever doing YouTube live, but I figured, what better place to do it than here, where we've got a lot of people that have a lot of opinions. And I would just like to address each and every one of you, as I do have the time right now, and really, I mean, for one, let's not be keyboard critics. Let's be nice to one another. Like, be kind, rewind, be kind again, and keep on doing it. And the world has enough hate already. Like, we don't need more. Now, reading through the comments, I've got them here. I've got several pulled up, and I responded to you via text, and then I decided, no, I'm not you. I'm not a keyboard warrior. I would rather just be nice and have peace and be kind. And so I wrote back a very kind message to you, addressing you, and many of you know who you are. If you do end up watching this, I don't really know how YouTube Live does. But I really didn't feel like Instagram Live was the appropriate platform for this, as it did air on YouTube. So. Let me see. Um, some people just are incorrigible. I don't want to get into the very ugly ones, especially regarding Rhea, because Rhea has nothing to do with it. She's exempt from any of this. Like, and as I said before, all of the statements that I say are my own. Johnny or anyone that has anything to do with the studio or anything has nothing to do with it. Neither does Rhea. And so I just felt the urge to come back and say a couple things to a few of you. This in particular. Um, I'm going down. So it's the comment section, having to translate it. It's not easy. Okay, I'll do it from this phone probably. It's easier, but like I said, I'm doing this for me because I read a lot of comments that were extraordinarily kind. I've never even, I mean, for comments in an industry that I am used to hearing nothing near that nice. I am so appreciative for all of you, especially the ones who followed me through every meal from the first to the second to the third. Saw the progression. This in particular, okay, it says that how I looked very dazed out and very like your dad when he's drunk. Well, I, if you want to know a little behind the scenes of this, yeah, behind the scenes, like for real, behind the scenes. Uh, well, I woke up maybe 13 minutes before I left my house. I just threw cold water on my face, like because the time had changed. I had come from Los Angeles and then had my schedule on the wrong phone, and because I've got a phone for America and a phone for here, and it it just I just forgot, and I was still a little jet lagged. Which, if you've ever flown across the globe, it's a weird feeling. Jet lag is, or jet lag, or jet lag. I'm really not sure, but regardless, it really does kind of mess with your head. Um, let's see. I'm trying to send this to a friend of mine. Mm. And then go through the comments because I want to be as nice as possible. I really don't want any bad vibes. I don't want, that's not what I'm about, guys, whatsoever. So it's like I truly just want chill and good things, and then I read it most for overwhelmingly, like as I've said, overwhelmingly kind, beautiful comments. But some of them are you could just watch something else. Like if you don't enjoy what you're watching, why do you have to be such an asshole? Like just watch something else. There's plenty on YouTube to watch. There's also plenty of streaming services. There's Peacock, Hulu, Netflix. Or, I don't know, get a life and go outside. Enjoy the beautiful August humidity here. That was weird too, landing in LA and it being extraordinarily dry. Sorry, China Airlines, I did actually for the first time use your lotion, and I think I used like almost like half the bottle, like just for my hands when we arrived because and it smells so good. China Airlines is the way to travel, top tier. Regardless, that's off topic. But yeah, there was like no humidity, and then here it's like you walk outside and it's just wet. But why don't you just go outside and enjoy that? Go on a walk in Dawn Park. Go do something else. Don't watch me if you don't like me. Because I'm still gonna be fucking right here. Be nice. Yeah, I know. I've got my person who he needs checking me saying be nice. I don't know. I am trying my best. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna be nice. But some of these comments, okay, for example, this one here, Coleman is so ugly. Why would he ever even be on camera? What gives you any right to say that, sir? Are you on camera at all? Like, I'm just curious. Like, if you. Mm, I'm on camera because I choose to be. I don't really think that I'm that ugly like you do, obviously. And I mean, you really said some horrible things, but uh, yeah, no. What I will reply to is, I don't feel like I'm ugly, and no, she is not a whore. That is a vulgar thing to say about someone you don't know. This girl is just literally doing your country a service, a country that we both chose to be in, and not to pull that, but if you know, you know. Mm. She and I could have done many other things than promote your country and your food, your culture, and be as kind as we were, even if she did, in your opinion, look fake. Well, that's your opinion, and as my uncle used to say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and they're all ugly, and nobody wants to see it. Okay, that here, Coleman's nose is so ugly, I can't stand it. Then watch something else, ma'am or sir. I don't really know. It's Mandarin. It, why would you take the time to write that out? Like, that is so ugly. And it does hurt my feelings because I've got some problems with my nose that are absolutely 50 shades of my business. And um, I, I really, my nose is better than yours, that's for sure, even when it's fucked up. So, you know what? I really hope that you have a better day today and don't feel the need to get on and be such a keyboard warrior and be so mean to people. Um, oh, okay. See, it's those right there that really bother me because you don't know anything about anything. Like, you guys are such great critics, but you have no idea anything about anything. Like, I woke up about 13 minutes, threw cold water on my face, asked the producer what she was wearing, and see that I could kind of compliment her because she's, a lady, which a lot of you horrible, horrible men on here have been completely eviscerating her like you know her or something. Like, and you're probably ugly as shit. Like, let's be honest. Um, but I mean, okay, sir. This here is completely inappropriate. I'm not going to say who you are at all, but this is inappropriate to say to anybody, especially someone, a young lady like her. I don't even know this girl. I met her that day. And, well, we'd rubbed shoulders. She's a choreographer, so of course we'd rubbed shoulders in Hollywood, of course. However, we had never sat down, better yet, shared a meal together until that day, which was Friday, just 3 or 4 days ago. You, sir, have no right to say anything that is so ugly, because if she's 19, how do you feel now? Do you feel good about yourself for saying something like that? Like, I'm not gonna read it, but just gonna say you know who you are and you know what you fucking said, and it's inappropriate and it's absolutely disgusting. Okay, so this year, for example, this guy has come to my defense in that comment section of one of the ones that was eviscerating me, saying that I looked, what was it? It says, dazed out all the time, lame, loser, and like my dad when he's drunk. Well, when you got a busy life, like you should probably get, uh, you you're tired, and I also was like I've stated probably a few times in this, but I don't think anyone's been watching. I woke up 13 minutes, threw water on my face, called the Uber, and was on. The cameras were rolling 20 minutes after I woke up. So, because when I was in America, I had set the time and the date and everything and I really wanted to film with him to just show the trajectory. Like some of these men, like for example, like some of these guys are so nice. You see the trajectory, you see the upward um, healing of me, and it's got to do with your food and how it's just I mean, I'm not doing this for nothing. Like, I'm doing this because I care and because I really mean what I say. I'm not just doing it for. Believe me, there was no paycheck. All that these few that are about money make me laugh. Like, are you serious? That's not what money. It's called social currency and being nice and trying to help a studio that you care about, a director that is empathetic, someone who is just trying to promote their country and what they're best at, and just the fact that there are a lot of places in the world that are fucked up, like America, like Los Angeles, like I came from. And coming here, just having the food is healing. So selling that is the point. And me getting up, paying for an Uber, getting there, going, literally within 20 minutes of waking up, and you have such ugly things to say. Well, I did the best I could, and I did a hell of a lot better than you could have done, ever. Promise. You ain't me. You could never be me. You can try, but I wouldn't. It's difficult. It's a bitch, and it's very hard to get what you want. But if you want it, go for it and get it. Now, when it comes to this, for example, this gentleman has seen all 3 of my videos with this studio and has seen the trajectory of me and my health. And it's enough to like even make me like want to cry, to be quite honest with you. Thank you. Just thank you. I'll just say it with humility and dignity and just remain a man or whatever and just say thanks. This comment says here, he's coming back at the person who was being extraordinarily rude, saying, well, if you had only maybe paid attention to a few of the videos prior, you would understand the context, etc. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it, and you did not need to come to my defense, but you did, and I really appreciate it. I mean, and that's the whole point. So I'm glad that you're seeing it, sir. I'm glad that you are a viewer that is enjoying what Stop Kitten Studio is trying to get across. You are empathetic, you get it, obviously, and it's appreciated. If I had feelings I could be hurt, which this little 19-year-old girl reading these probably does more than I do, that none of this is nice about her. Like, that's ugly. Like, would you talk to your daughter that way, sir? Really? I will not read out loud what they are. You can go to the comment section and do it yourself. However, I am going through them now myself. And some of it's just absolutely inappropriate. Like, that's no way to speak to anybody. Nevertheless, someone that is not of your culture has no reason to promote your culture, yet it chooses to, and maybe she isn't your cup of tea. Maybe she isn't somebody that you like. Well, you know what? Just change the channel. There's plenty of people. There's plenty of influencers, and there's plenty of shit on YouTube to watch. I mean, or Instagram, or X, or I don't know. Get a life. That's actually very, very kind. This man's showing it recognizing the health that and yeah, I do feel better. So, sir, if you're seeing this, yeah, thank you. I don't want to name any names. If you're reading the comment section, you know who you are. Probably no one is. Like, I mean, I don't have a YouTube following. But regardless, it's just some of it I had to get on here and say without typing it out, without anything, just man to man, face to face. Would you ever speak to your daughter like that? Ever? Or would you speak to someone in public like that? Ever? Just 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 think about it. And you know who you are. You should be ashamed of yourselves. It's it's overwhelmingly nice comments. I will say that. But what I will say and will not tolerate or stand up for, or I guess, I mean, we really don't have a choice in this industry. We really just are kind of a slave to you guys. But, and even though I don't know Rhea at all, I, she's a lady, and that's not cool. Would you? I mean, honestly, any of the men that you're so eager to type all this hate speech out, would you ever speak to your daughter that way, or anyone in public that way? Probably not. I would dare. Well, I would hope. I would hope not. Because the world does not need assholes like you at all, or more of you. However, what I will say is think on that. Also, she's a lady. She's 19 years old. She's not someone that owes Taiwan anything. She's not somebody that owes you, as a viewer, anything at all. She is a lady. She is 19. She is working her ass off. You're obviously not. You're on there watching us. Like, what does that say about you? Look inward. Let's see. That's very, very, very kind. I don't really know. Well, actually, it's MRZENMINE, Mr. Zenmine. That really does. I mean, it really, truly is the kindest thing. Some of the kindest things I've ever read in this industry. You don't get it often. Like she and I have even said that. Like we don't. You don't get nice remarks and comments, but what's unacceptable is having comments like this for a girl. Like, just be nice, or don't write a comment at all, especially on. I mean, it's a local studio. I mean, it's all about Taiwan, like promoting you guys, and it's I mean, a show of love, like, and compassion and food, for God's sakes. It's just, you know, I think I will call out one of you. No, no, no. You know who you are. It begins with Frank. I do know that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Would you ever talk to any woman like that ever? And be you are I'm a man. You're a man. you should be ashamed of yourself. Watch something else. If she's not entertaining, turn the channel. If I'm not entertaining, turn the channel. If you don't like me, turn the channel. I mean, Stop Kidding Studio is very organic, authentic, genuine, real, which is not a common statement in this industry either. But I'll say this, it's not okay to say some of the things that you've said in the comment section. It's just not. It's really not going to be the keyboard warrior and type away at you. I'm just going to come on here and do this once. I said what I've said what I've had to say. It doesn't really seem like anyone's joined or seen because I don't know. Probably I'm not doing it right. But we'll see. Anyway, love to all of you, for real. Love to stand up or Stop Kidding Studio. Stop Kidding Studio. And next time any of you haters want to write a comment, just chill out first. Like, think about it from our perspective, or from, I don't know, watch something else, or maybe think about that would hurt my feelings or your feelings, and just, if you still feel like writing it, go on ahead. That's your right. That's, but it's just not cool. And it's a bad luck. I wish you well. I wish everyone well, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day.